So that made me feel good. I was like, ooh, you got to get back on track. It's slow, but you getting there. Oh my goodness, you are getting there. Hi guys, it's your low carb queen here, and thank you so much for stopping by. Let me tell y'all, I knew this week was not going to go well when on Sunday somebody cooked some fried chicken. Let's jump right into this video. Hi guys, once again, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So Sunday I made the standard burger, Impossible Burger with the mission wrap bread, and I also sauteed some spinach, some onions, and some mushrooms. That was good. Later on that evening, somebody decided to fry some chicken wings, make some string beans, rice and gravy, and some baked beans. Well, I hadn't had baked beans, rice, gravy, chicken in a long time, so I took a little sample, and needless to say, we're not even going to count the calories or the carbs or nothing. Let's move right into Monday. So on Monday I took some of the Impossible chicken nuggets, cut them up really fine, mixed them with the green peppers, onions, and celery, and I made myself some quesadillas. So guys, in addition to the chicken nuggets where I made the quesadillas, I also had a Chick-fil-A salad and one of their cookies. I did have some carbs and calories left over, and most of my carbs and calories came from dinner. So yeah, we just came out of Wendy's. We went in there to go eat, but when we went in, there's not a soul in there. And they're just standing there talking, like we're not even there. All us. And she comes over to the cash register, still talking. I'm talking to my peeps. And so I was just like, nope, don't want to eat here. So how you doing today? You want to say hi to the people?
Hello everybody, how are you?
So yeah, it's hot. It's hot. I don't know how y'all are, but that's how I am. It's hot.
Very hot.
All right, we're trying to find somewhere to go to eat. Like I said, we went in there and they were not user friendly.
Maybe that's why the parking lot.
Listen, you won't even, you know, you talking. The lady looked right at us and kept talking.
Yeah.
And kept talking.
Yeah.
I can't.
You didn't.
All right, we're going to try to find somewhere else. Be back. So guys, we ended up going to Cracker Barrel, and Tony got like this special chicken and dumplings, meatloaf, mac and cheese, and I think he had something else, coleslaw. And of course we got the cornbread. I had chicken, fried okra, and turnip greens. So guys, that meal was about 500 calories. I also had some sushi that day. I did a little bit of snacking, but I did a lot of exercise that day. I was trying to do 45 minutes of exercise, so that's why I have so many calories left over. Without the exercise, I probably would have had only about 200. And I also stayed low on my carbs. All right, guys, moving right along to the next day. So on this day, I started out pretty good. I had some activity because I'm trying to regulate myself. And then later on, I went to McDonald's. I was binging a little bit, and then I made an Impossible meat, sausage, egg, and cheese burrito, which was absolutely delicious. And later on that day, I did a little bit of snacking with some popcorn.
Every minute of every day, couldn't sleep even if I wanted
Y'all, this burrito was so good that I almost forgot to show it to y'all. Then later on that evening, somebody made some fried shrimp and some patillos, which had beef in it. But I didn't put this, it was late, I didn't put it in the my Fitness Pal, and this is what I was talking about, like how I just kind of went, got off track this week. All right, let's take a look at the 4th of July. So on the 4th of July, I made cabbage with turkey kielbasa, and then I also made some potato salad. I have been craving some potato salad, y'all. And so I just made some, it was the holiday. That was my excuse. But yeah, that's what we had. And then we had some leftover shrimp and the patillos. Okay guys, for me, this is why I count carbs instead. I didn't go over on my calories, but I definitely went way over on my carbs. I also had apple juice because I'm still trying to, get this body right. So let's go to the next day, Friday. So guys, on Friday, I had some leftover potato salad. I also made some tuna with the wheat thins and cheese. Y'all know I love that. I also had some leftover cabbage, and then somebody made some shrimp. I was over on both my calories and my carbs. My snacks were low, which also means my carb intake was in the 30s. It should be right at 30%, but it was 34, so that's pretty good. Of course, y'all know on Saturday, we had a chat about getting back on track, which is exactly what I'm planning to do for the coming week. Hey guys, so I wanted to show y'all something real quick. This is one of my favorites. You've seen it on my channel. If you haven't seen it, you can go back and find a video. I'll try to put it in the description box below. But this is just a frozen icy that I make. This is the berry one, and it's just frozen berries. And I use stevia and lemon. I squeeze some lemon in it. I make a whole batch and then divide it up. And so the berries, long story short, this comes out to be about 4 carbs each, depending on how many I make, 4 to 5 carbs each, which is low. And it's so, so good. Now, compared to this, which is this product, Lindy's Homemade, these are good, no doubt. But somebody bought these in my house, for themselves. But these are 29 carbs for this container. So 5 carbs, 29 carbs. That's the difference. Woo-wee! You'd have to eat about 6 of these. 29, 5. 29, 5. Okay, so, of course, if you just want this and you want to, taste it because it's good, absolutely. But if you're working on carbs, just take a minute, go back and look at that video, and you'll see how easy this is to make. I'm getting back on track, and this is how I'm getting back on track. I made a bunch of these. As far as my eating goes, the only thing I logged in was some shrimp that I had, and then I had made another Impossible burger. I'm sure I ate something after that, but it wasn't logged in. If you did not get a chance to watch the live on Saturday, the following are excerpts from that live that I just wanted to share with you. Good morning, it's your Low Carb Queen here. I have definitely been off track this week, gained a few more pounds, and so we're back on the roller coaster. I'm trying to get off the roller coaster. I don't like roller coasters, don't care for merry-go-rounds too much. I'm just trying to get on track and stay on track. 4th of July, ate some things I shouldn't have eaten. I hope this serves to encourage you, inspire you, help you in some way on your weight loss journey. If you are new here, my name is Kim. I am your low carb queen. I am on a low carb weight loss journey, mixing in some keto and also trying to do a primarily plant-based lifestyle. You have to do what works for you. Let's talk about the weight loss journey. Oh my gosh. But again, we're talking about getting back on track. You know, as I put in the description, if you have been off track, then this is this is the live for you. Because, hunty, I have been off track, and the scale is telling me so. I do want to try to work on portion control, because I think that's, you know, that's just the next thing. And then on the holiday, I you know, people cook. I made some cabbage with turkey kielbasa or kielbasa, whichever one you call it. Spilt a little of that tea on me. And so that wasn't too bad, because a couple weeks ago, one of my daughters made a turkey meatloaf, and I tasted that. That wasn't too bad. And then for the 4th, somebody made some pastelillos, you know, like empanadas. And I woke up the next day and I had a headache, like a really bad headache. So I was like, what was it? Because I didn't even think about what was in it, whether it was beef or turkey, you know, because it's a ground beef usually. And so I asked, and it was ground beef. And then also there was sazon. Now, I don't use like any MSG products, because MSG is just not good for the body in any way, shape, or form. It's one of the best seasonings. And, you know, if you look back, old school, my mom used to use Accent. Accent was MSG personified, okay? It was the best seasoning since sliced bread, but guess what? It was blowing people up, because that's one of the things that it does. And if all you gotta do is Google it and click on images, and you'll see for yourself. Had a headache. I mean, I wasn't feeling well at all. Let's not talk about the mucus that was in my throat since I started, you know, eating chicken again. That chicken is just, oh. So I was like, okay, Kim, you have got to get back on track. You have so many soy-based products, you know, the impossible stuff in your freezer. Like, just stick with it. So as of July 6th, today, I am getting back on track with the no meat. I will do fish, shrimp, crab legs, stuff like that. Even in that, having to watch my cholesterol. But that's still not it doesn't affect me physically as much as eating meat does. You know, once you stop something and then you try to go back, you can really tell the difference. You can notice the difference. And really, if you do go back, then it's like you're retraining your body to accept it all over again. That's what I'm trying to do, get back on track with the plant-based lifestyle, pescatarian lifestyle. In the meantime, I am going to detox my body. So I'm detoxing, y'all. It's upside down. So this is what I'm using. Can y'all see that? Berry Detox. All right. It's a health cleansing formula. We have so many boxes of these, like different flavors and stuff too. So that's what I'm drinking, and I have some lemon in there, apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of honey, and some turmeric. I usually try to put just a little, like about less than half a teaspoon of coconut oil. You know, they say coconut oil is good for your memory, and it's a total detox. So that's what I feel like I need to do in order for me to get back on track of, you know, just focusing on eating right. And if y'all detox, you know, if you use any kind of detox, let me know. Let me know what you use. Yeah, so I've just been playing with these little pounds. I was so happy to be out of the 60s, and I'm going to stay out of the 60s. But I need a push. Like, I need a jolt, because it's just been back and forth with these few little pounds. Slowly but surely. But I definitely, I need to jumpstart in some kind of way. And I'm not sure what kind of way that can be. I've tried Ozempic. Didn't work for me. It worked. Now it can help you lose weight, but I got caught up into some of the side effects. What else? have I tried. I can't ever pronounce it, the Phenermin or Phenor, whatever, it's a speed drug. it's it speeds you up. I had to end up taking half of those because it was just making my heart palpitate, and you get dry mouth, you're woke. These were some of my side effects, maybe not anybody else's. I've tried that. I tried keto. I changed, my original channel was Keto Queen. Keto is actually 20 carbs a day, and that's it. But I knew that after a while that I wasn't being true to that, and so I was like, maybe I should just change it to low carb queen, low carbs, because that's better for me. Because it depends, like I said, depending on what you eat, you can eat one item that has like a donut that has 50 or 60 carbs in it. I had a candy bar, the Nestle's Crunch candy bar had 29 carbs, and then the Hershey's candy bar had like 44 carbs. Woo, that's a lot of carbs. Those of you who know me have heard me say before, it's just the old Atkins diet. That's what the keto is. It's the old Atkins diet, where you cut out the carbs. You can eat, as much fat as you want, as much, you can eat the protein, the meat, the vegetables, but you got to watch those sugars. And so it is what it is. And listen, it's no mistake. Carbs turn into sugar, and sugar by itself, that is just going to put that weight on your body. I feel like my body just, my body fights me. Y'all may not feel that way, but listen, the body has a mind of its own. It will fight you when you're trying to change it in any capacity. How long do they say? They say it takes about 21 days to change a habit. Woo, that's a long time, depending on how you look at it. But that's a long time to try to change a habit. But it can happen, and it can work. Yes, it can. Because like I said, I wasn't eating that meat for 5 months, from January to May. And so when I'm trying to get back to it, it's not working. That's amazing to me, because something that my body once loved and craved, thought I couldn't do without bacon. It's like now it's like, whoo, the taste buds are okay for some of it, but the body is like, no, thank you. I'm experiencing some other things that I don't like. And so we can change. It is a process. The older you get, the more difficult it is, because when you get old, you get set in your ways. Help us today. You do. You get set in your ways. You get stuck in your habits. But kudos to Keto Granny, because she and I are around the same age. And so if she can do it, I can do it. That's what I love about her channel, because she's disciplined. Oh my God. And her combinations of meals are great. And I'm like, I have no excuse, no way out, no, I can't do it, I'm too old, blah, 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 blah. No, Keto Granny is doing it, okay? So I'm like, here's hope. Here's support right here. So yes, that's the encouragement. And that's what I'm saying too, because I'm going to do it. And once I do it, somebody will be looking and saying, you know what? She could do it, I could do it. And that's exactly what I want you to say, because it's not easy. It is not easy. Oh my gosh. You just get comfortable. I was craving some potato salad. And potatoes are starch. Starch turns into carbs. So I hadn't had any in Neon's. Child. I made some potato salad, okay? And when I tell you it was good, I didn't even have all my ingredients, but it was still good, okay? My first start of getting back on track is to not eat any more meat. You eat the fish, you eat the shrimp, you eat the tuna, you eat the Impossible burgers, the Impossible patties, blah, blah, blah. Some people are like, well, it's still got a lot of stuff in it. It starts with soy. It's a soy-based product, and it really doesn't have a lot of things that you can't understand in it, It's still an alternative to the meat for me. So for right now, the data is not in on the Impossible meat. It seems to be doing good. It tastes good. So I'm going to stick with that. Unless I make my own And I'm kind of a long way from there. Like make my own burger. I'll do the mushroom burger. That's good. I would love to try some different mushrooms. Most of the time in the stores, they just have the portobello and the white, the white mushrooms in the portobello. The ingredients in Impossible Meat. I'm hoping that it's not that bad, but like I said, it's still a better trade-off than the meat itself for me. Meat and I, we just don't sit well. We just, we once were in love, but we're not anymore. It's just, I could do with you, I could do without you, so maybe if I went on vacation or something like that, I might. But right now, So that's what I want to do, y'all. I want to get back on track. I want to detox my body. I'll be doing this probably all week, having a cup of tea with this every morning. When I tell you my body's been holding on, it's been holding on. It's been holding on to the extra food I've been eating. Y'all know what I mean. It's been holding on. So I got to detox it. I got to tell you, you got to let it go. And see, that's the thing. When you eat a lot of vegetables and plant-based, you're definitely more regulated. I know I am. I'm definitely more regulated. But when I start deviating from that, throws me completely off. I have been exercising. I did complete my goal in June. My goal was to exercise every other day. So I was able to do 15 days of exercise out of the 30 days. Like I said, I think I missed one day and then I exercised twice in a row. When you set a goal, it's like, whoop, I did it. Okay, that's it. Excuse me. It sort of reminds me as an educator, like when my students would strive to get a better grade. And I'm like, okay, wow, I got that B, I got that A. I don't have a D anymore. I did that. And it's like, okay, you take a breath, but don't breathe too long because you're going to have to dive right back in to maintain that. So that's what I have to tell myself. Teachers make the worst students. If y'all never heard that, it's absolutely true. We do. And so I have to tell myself, okay, look, you've accomplished this goal. Don't sit on it. Don't stop. Keep going and increase that goal, At a minimum, exercising every other day. I would love to exercise every day, but I don't want to disappoint myself. So I'd rather, what am I trying to say? Not necessarily aim low, but I'd rather set an attainable goal and then overdo it than to set a high goal and then don't complete it, because that's going to make you feel worse. But if I say, okay, I'm going to exercise 15 days again out of this month, make sure then at the end of the month, I'll be able to see. And I got some catching up to do already, because it's just been too hot, y'all. Not an excuse, but a reality. It has been this heat has been draining me. It's 98 degrees out here. So yeah, I just want to sit somewhere and be cool. But like I said, I wanted y'all to know that it's detox time. It's hit the reset button time to just get back on track. Every day is a new, you can start new every day. Every day is a new beginning. And so that's exactly what I intend to do. I went back and looked at some of my old videos, y'all. And when I went back and looked at some of my old videos, I could see the difference in the weight. When you're in stuff, you don't see the successes. You don't see the steps that you've taken and the accomplishments that you've achieved. So I went and looked at some of my old videos and oh my God, I could see it. Woo! So that made me feel good. I was like, ooh, you got to get back on track. It's slow, but you're getting there. Oh my goodness, you are getting there. Look at those arms. They're getting better. Getting this done. We're the second half of 2024. I want to see how much progress I've made this year. At the end of the year, I want to be able to say I've lost 50 pounds. I'll take 20 pounds. I want to be able to say I've lost something. So that's my goal, to see where I'm at the end of 2024, because we're on the second half, y'all. All right, y'all. This is your Low Carb Queen. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all so much. Share with me any comments that you have about detoxing and about getting back on track, how you feel, what you do, how do you reset? Let me know. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay cool. Low carb journey, low carb life with your low carb queen. And remember, every single day is a new beginning. Bye-bye.